I will share with you some of the tips which are very useful. So my thinking process would be that we would start the session as soon as a few more students join. But in the meantime, you may all please ask specific queries. So anybody has any specific questions, please ask now. Because at the end, I'm not able to give the time to everybody because the session gets prolonged quite a lot. So questions
Sir,
first.
may I ask you one question?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, sir, myself, Milan Roy. I have a long 20 years of experience in basically in indirect taxation and commercial function. But due to pandemic situation, I had lost my job. And from 2021, I'm working as a retainer in 2-3 big departmental store like Shoppers Stop, Future Retail. Now again, I want to come back to the main flow. I mean, to the job market. And now I am at the age of 47. So, sir, how do I proceed further and what supposed to I do?
Okay.
My qualification is MBA Finance and Cost Accounting.
Okay. Now, I am known for giving a frank advice.
Okay,
so,
sir.
Do not become emotional on what I say.
Okay.
So, and what I'll do is I will simultaneously make the slides. Okay. So that the presentation, of course, without your name, will be published for all, so that they get an advantage of this. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, first of all, let us say, are you able to see my slides?
Yes, sir. Very
and
much.
CMA. Okay.
Right, sir.
Age 47.
Right.
From which year to which year you worked in the industry?
From 2002 to 2020.
Okay. So I'll just write 18 years. I'll just
Still
write
I'm working.
18
Still I'm
years
working.
industry. Okay. 18 years industry experience.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Still I'm working in Shoppers Stop,
Okay.
but as a consultant.
I understand. So move from consultant to employee. Right?
Right, sir.
That is what you're looking for.
Sir, I'm looking for the full-time job, basically.
Oh, okay. So full-time employment, let me say.
Right, sir. At anywhere in India. Basically, I'm in Eastern. I'm looking after the Eastern region. I'm based at Calcutta now, but I'm ready to move at anywhere, even in Middle East also.
Kolkata. All right. And some questions I will ask you.
Yes, sir.
One is MBA Finance from where?
From Jadavpur University. It is a postgraduate degree.
Okay. Jadavpur
University.
Is that falling under top 20 colleges of India?
No, sir. In the second grade.
Okay.
It is Tier 2.
Okay. Not in top 20. Right. Then was the MBA full-time, part-time or distant?
Full-time. I appeared through MAT.
Right. Now, MBA Finance, which year? Pass?
In 2001.
2001. So 20 years back.
Yes, sir. Actually, after that, got that campus recruitment in Amway.
And CMA, how many years back?
It was in 2012.
So 8 years back.
Yeah. 12, sir. 10 years back.
Yeah, 12 years back. 12, even 14, in fact. We are now in 2022, right?
2012. I have passed in 2012.
12. So 10 years back.
Yeah.
10 years back. Yeah. Now, the question is, for this background, what are your strengths
Sir,
and what are your, no, I'll share with you.
Okay.
You confirm to me whether I'm right or not right. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Smart interview 12/02/2022. Okay. Yeah. Now, some of the strengths required for this level or this age is your English communication excellent?
Not excellent, but yes, it is quite good. I can do the drafting easily.
9 out of 10?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. And both oral and written.
Right, sir.
Second point is, if you are asked what is your topmost experience area?
It is indirect taxation, including service tax, GST, and VAT.
Indirect tax. All right.
And of
Now,
course, SAP.
Sorry? Indirect tax, right?
Yes, sir. SAP ERP.
Oh, ERP also you know?
Yes. I have almost 12 years of experience. And I was implemented GST in Blue Star in SAP HANA environment.
Oh, I'm a ex-Blue Star, right?
Oh, sir, really?
I was a CFO of Blue Star 1997 to 1999.
Oh, sir. Okay, sir.
Sitting in KB.
Okay, actually, I was in Thane.
Oh, okay. When I was there, Narayanan was in Thane.
Okay, sir. So maybe you know Mr. Sujan Chatterjee.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, he was my boss. Immediate boss.
Yeah. I'm aware. Later on, Sujan came from Calcutta to Thane.
Yes, right, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So now the question is, if between indirect tax and SAP, your chances are higher in SAP.
Okay, sir.
Let me be clear. Okay.
Okay.
Higher in SAP. So SAP HANA last year when you worked in that, which year you worked in that?
Till date.
Oh, you are now. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Does your CV highlight that?
Okay.
Is it highlighting that?
No, sir. On the top of the CV, I have mentioned that indirect taxation and commercial function. And
Okay.
SAP I have not highlighted.
Now, indirect tax and commercial function.
Yes. As you know, Blue Star is in project, so that's how we know that project billing and
let
all.
us split that. As far as the indirect tax is concerned, see what happens at your age, it is, you should have been CFO. You should have been CFO. But focused only on indirect tax
and commercial function, because I know that
and not on finance, accounts, and costing.
No, sir.
The chances in industry are very less.
Okay.
Let us face the fact. Because nowadays, indirect tax champions rather go to Big 4 or top 20 firms.
Okay.
Have you apply there first thing? Apply there.
Actually, there is a hurdle I am facing, because everyone is looking for a chartered accountant, and at the
that's okay. You send me your CV. WhatsApp your CV to 9167446744. Okay. Because I will see the CV. See, CA is far more in demand than CMA. but
Right.
not after 20 years.
Okay.
Okay, first 5 years, yes. After 5 years, those 5 years matter more, and you are 20 years experience.
Right.
So now it doesn't matter CA or CMA, or
Okay.
for that matter, even an MBA can cross it, provided he is from a top grade college.
Okay.
So your CMA should help you to get a job in Big Four, good chance.
Okay.
As far as indirect tax is concerned.
Okay.
Now let's talk about commercial.
Okay.
As far as commercial is concerned, I have working you some questions.
Okay.
You tell me whether commercial means sales and purchase negotiations. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, I am very much
Yes.
okay with that.
Then whether commercial means controllership or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Because I was looking after the credit control and receivable part.
Very good. Very
including
good.
C-form, A-form.
Very good. Yes, in your case. Okay. Yes, in your case. Then the third question is, do you know what is bids and proposals?
For tender purpose, right?
Correct, correct.
Yes, sir. That initial part, I know that. For the commercial part, I am aware.
Yeah.
The terms and conditions,
But-
those were that
But
payment terms.
techno-commercial,
Technical part, I don't know, but commercial.
techno-commercial. For example, I was in Reliance Infocom,
Okay.
and I was able to talk about last mile issues, how they are sorted out while providing a proposal for lease line and virtual private network.
Yes, sir.
And
that I know about HVAC.
that you know about?
HVAC, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system,
Correct.
where milestone payment is there.
So
And
techno-commercial, you are techno-commercial. Please
Okay.
bear in mind.
Okay.
And keeping these three factors
Okay.
in mind, draft your CV,
Okay.
highlighting those.
Commercial, indirect taxation, and SAP.
No, don't mix up. You will have to make 3 different CVs.
Okay.
For
Okay.
indirect tax, to apply for Big Four.
Okay.
For commercial, you have to apply to Reliance, Jio.
Okay.
Okay. Telecom ventures and shall I say construction project companies. L&T
Okay.
Infotech, L&T Construction.
Okay.
Okay. And any other construction companies, big ones.
Okay.
Okay. So here I'll say apply construction companies and telecom.
Okay.
Okay. And there you highlight only this part. Balance part also you show. But
Okay.
shall I use the word low light?
Okay.
Highlight and low light.
Okay.
And now we come to SAP HANA.
Okay.
Third CV. I myself had at one time 3 CVs.
Okay.
One as a CFO
Okay.
out of India, and
Okay.
one as a CEO in India,
Okay.
and one as a business strategy head for big listed companies.
Okay.
CFO for mid-sized companies like Blue Star. Strategy head and VP M&A for companies like Reliance.
Okay.
So I had 3 CVs that time.
Okay.
So now let us come to SAP HANA. Do you know very well FICO model?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Basically, I had worked as at an user end where all those key code I can
That's okay.
generate.
Don't
and from there
explain.
I can
Tell me
generate the
short, because
report and
everybody
from there-
want to answer. Everybody has questions. So only answer my questions. FICO model, 9 out of 10.
Yes, easily.
Okay. Then PCA
MM
versus
module.
COPA.
MM module, I know.
PCA versus COPA.
No, sir.
No. Okay. Then BPM.
No, sir.
Balance scorecard?
No, sir.
Okay. And IFRS in SAP?
IFRS as a knowledge level, I
Not
know, but
knowledge. Implemented in SAP?
no, sir.
Okay. Any IFRS qualification? Diploma in IFRS?
No, sir, I don't have any diploma in IFRS.
Okay. Then
So may I take that?
you should do that. I'll send you the details.
Okay.
Send me WhatsApp on my number. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Because
Okay.
kya hai, if SAP HANA, currently there is even a overseas demand. I don't know whether you want to be ready to go overseas also.
Yes, very much, sir.
So you are one of the strongest point is mobile anywhere in the world.
Okay.
Mobile anywhere in the world. Okay. That is the strongest point.
Right.
Weak point is overaged. Age becomes disqualification.
Okay.
And considering the fact this is your last chance, because once you cross,
Sorry, sir. Once I cross the
send me all the 3 CVs by WhatsApp only.
Okay.
And have a discussion with me on phone.
Okay.
After sending all the 3 CVs, 1 day later.
Okay.
But other than Sundays.
Okay.
Evening is fine. Any time in the day or evening is fine, but not Sunday.
Okay.
Okay. Because Sunday I take my IFRS lectures.
Okay.
But make 3 separate CVs.
Okay.
And target different types of employers.
Okay.
And use my article.
Okay.
Use my article on art of writing CV.
Art of writing CV.
If you do not have that, most important point is every word in your CV, every word I'm saying, not sentence, word in your CV, you should be able to speak at least 5 sentences.
Okay.
Okay. Only then I will take your mock interview. Okay. But I give the opportunity of mock interview only once. So even if it takes 15 days or 1 month for you to prepare, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Secondly, whenever I do your mock interview, one, your CV should be on the lines of this article, all the 3 things. And if at all you find that something you are unable to talk about, then ensure to drop that from the CV. Okay. Okay, because there is no point in keeping something in the CV and we are not able to answer. All right. So that's about all. Rest you can discuss with me, not on phone, but on WhatsApp to my number.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Anybody else with queries? Please ask.
Sorry, is it your number? In which
9167446744. 9167446744. Got it?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. So let's understand what is a SMART interview. SMART interview means, first thing, relate your existing knowledge with job profiled offered. Okay. I'll give you 2 examples. When I joined Blue Star as a CFO, they used to call it VP Finance. I was called for interview. Vision also. And those days ERPs were just coming. And that is year 1997. And I had implemented MFG Pro in Mafatlals. And the second advantage I got was my wife was doing PhD in human resource accounting. And exactly those two questions, Sunil, are the job profile offered. Okay.
Yes, sir, it's coming now.
And I gave an example of, what do you say? I gave you an example of Blue Star and Gammon India. And my HR accounting knowledge for Blue Star interview. Did you hear that?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll repeat.
Last I have heard that your wife was in HRD.
Right. My wife was doing PhD in human resource accounting, HR accounting. Okay. So based on that, I had learned a Lev and Schwartz model of doing valuation of human assets. And Mr. Sunil Arwani wanted that. He said that, do you know what is HR accounting? I said, yes. He said that we are going to demerge Infotech division. I'm talking about 1997. And Blue Star Infotech demerger was done by me. And then I implemented HR accounting and showed the disclosures of BSIL in the lines with Infosys. Then the next interview happened for me in Gammon, India. They told me, do you know construction accounting? Because you have worked only in IT and telecom. My last two jobs were IT and telecom. I said, don't worry. Many years back, I worked in Blue Star and I know central air conditioning projects. So I know what is meant by project completion, what is known by
RAB.
Yeah, revenue, percentage cost, proportionate cost model, percentage completion method, etc. And then they were very happy with me. So can you relate from your past experience with the proposed job profile? Go prepared for that.
Okay, sir.
So similar way, you can find out, compare your profile with the existing knowledge which you have. And if required, revise your CV to show whatever, revise the CV to link experience to job profile. For example, when I was going for manufacturing sector, I will highlight the experience of manufacturing sector in my CV. When I was going to service sector, I will highlight the knowledge of service sector. I worked in America in year 2000 and then I was chosen in Mittal Group, London in 2007. That CV I highlighted my USA experience. So it makes a difference. That is why I told this man also to have 3 CVs. So in fact, Naukri allows you to put 5 CVs actually.
Okay, sir.
Then you should put your CV in many places. Okay, but today I'm going to focus only on smart interview. So I'll not go into that. Next week we will have a session on how to get interview calls. Okay, so right now we are sticking to smart interview. Whenever you are going for a smart interview, even if one person asks the question, okay, rotate your eyes to all panel members who are asking, panel members interviewing you. I have seen a case where Reliance, I was interviewing some candidates and our HR manager was asking questions. So that time he never looked at me. And when I was asking the question, he never looked at others. So it became a one-to-one question. And then obviously the other people felt hurt. Okay. They felt that, he's making it a panel interview to one-to-one interview. Then I'll give you the words not to be used in the interview. Do not speak following words. Do not use following words in your interview while replying or explaining. First important, your weak points. Never say that. Let them find out if at all. Like for example, oh, I'm a CMA, so I was not getting chance. Never say that in the interview. Even if he provokes you, don't say that. Just keep quiet. Give a smile. Okay. Then never use the word no. Never use the word not. Never use the word basically. You know, people start with saying, basically, I am a MBA and CMA. Basically, I am a chartered accountant. Never say that. Okay. Then, basically, you are a professional. Important part. Okay. So, don't say basically word. Then, do not use the word unfortunately. I remember one person whom we rejected only because of unfortunately. That shows a negative attitude. You know, person who is not confident about getting success. Then the words not to use is something like, what should I say? Where you are criticizing your current boss or organization. Never do that. Do not criticize. Even if you don't like your boss, you hate your boss, don't say that. I have made that mistake once. Okay. Because the people feel that, oh, he doesn't like his boss. It means that boss also may not be liking him. And therefore, एक हाथ से ताली बजती नहीं है. So there must be some problem with this guy. So I lost that chance. If at all they ask you about why do you want to change, don't say my current organization, I'm stagnated, I'm not getting this chance, I do not have a profile of my liking. Don't say that. Always say ulta. If a question is asked, why you want to change? Why you want to change job? Change. Always talk about company or organization where you are getting interviewed. I was once interviewed in L&T, and somebody asked me, why do you want to join L&T? I said, look, I have been told that the top 3 companies professionally managed in India are top 3 professionally managed companies in India are L&T, Thermex, and Dr. Reddy's Lab. I'm talking about 1995. So, okay. So then the person became happy, and it did not look for him ki I am especially talking about L&T only. I did not say my current organization is not as good as L&T. I said L&T is great. So praise special factors of new company. Like for example, one company, they provide you overseas exposure by visits, or one company is in a listed on London Stock Exchange. So find out good points of that organization as a company, as a general, and speak about that. Find the special points. Okay. Now they will try to go ahead, but what is wrong with your current organization? Confidently say, nothing wrong. I am quite happy where I am. But yes, your profile, your organization attracts me because of 1, 2, 3. Am I clear? So never talk about current organization. Don't say it is bad. Don't say there is a politics. Don't say there is a late sitting. Don't say that they call on weekends. Don't say that boss does a lot of partiality. Don't say that I never got a promotion despite very good work. All these things are taken negatively, saying ek haath se tali bajti nahi hai. There must be something wrong with this. Suppose you are working in a very big company. I was working with Reliance and I decided to change to another company. That time I went for an interview. They asked me, why do you want to come from Reliance like group to a smaller company, like smaller group like ours? I said two simple things. One, smaller the organization, you have a lot of opportunity to implement your business strategies. Whereas larger the organization, there is a big committee. Okay. Then when it was ulta, when I wanted to go from a smaller company to a bigger company in Reliance, they asked me, why do you want to come to Reliance when you are such a well-placed CFO? And obviously in Reliance, I was not going to be CFO. So I said, look, the Reliance experience, people cherish lifelong, and the variety of work and the variety of fields Reliance is working in is amazing for everybody. So both the ways I could take a stand depending upon the type of the organization. Change your stand, nothing wrong. After all, you are going to change the job and you have to make the interviewer happy and you want the job. Let's be clear. So I feel no shame in saying that I changed because of this, or I use these terms just because, I wanted to make the interview pleased. Yes, after all, interviewer must like you. Important is interviewer must like you. Okay, interviewer must like you. Then the next point is, when replying, take pause after 3 to 5 sentences and observe face expressions of interviewer. Don't keep on speaking non-stop. You may have answer which is 15 sentences. Don't do that. Give that answer, but take pause after 5 sentences. Look at the interviewer. Is his face showing curiosity, showing encouragement? Then continue. If not, but you feel something vital is to be explained, then cut short and say that, let me say in short, this was the bigger picture arising out of this case. And if you feel that he is getting bored, then you can stop also and say, in nutshell, this is what I meant to say. Okay. Then next is, every reply aim at showing achievement in that. Then be friendly with HR people and juniors also. Sometimes what happens, when you go for an interview, there is a junior HR girl and she asks you a lot of questions. Never get angry on her. Never get angry on her. Okay. In fact, wish them suitable to the Teuhar or whatever is there. Okay. Or hope you had a grand day. Start talking like that. Now he might irritate you by saying that, have you brought your mark sheet? Have you brought your certificates? You should carry that. But suppose you are not carried. Yeah, sure. Can I scan email you that? Then try to find or get cell numbers and email IDs of all those which are interviewing you. Then study website of company you are going for interview. Study LinkedIn profiles of interviewers and MDs, etc., and directors. So, for example, when I was going for L&T's interview, I said that, my God, I had heard your director's interview. It was amazing. Now the interviewer feels very happy. Okay. So are you able to specify the interviewing company's latest highlights? It shows that you prepare well and have desire to join. Never ask. They will ask you, do you want to, at the end, mostly at the end, they will ask you, would you like to ask any questions? Do not reply like this. 1. What will be my salary? Is there a late sitting? See, this is there a late sitting should be known to you in advance. And if you have already made up your mind, okay, that you are not going to sit late, don't go for that interview if it is already known. It is good to state the limitation well in advance. Okay. And if there is a late sitting, the interview also tell in advance. Okay. And don't argue on that. Okay. Oh, he says, okay, you'll have to sit later. Now don't start saying, is it rare or is it regular or is it how many days in a month? Don't argue on that. Because the very fact is telling you will have to sit late means the organization has late sitting habits. Okay. So then make up your mind. You're going to sit late, or if you're going to sit late, no issues. Say absolutely no issues. I'm a hard worker. And if you're not going to sit late, keep quiet. Say no later, if at all they select you. Okay. So what will be my salary? Is there a late sitting? Or but what you should say, ask following questions. Ask following questions. A, what are growth opportunities? Is there a chance of overseas exposures? Or you can say, how our company, you treat that as if you have been selected. Our company regularly trains the people in new developments, etc. So answer like that. Don't answer in terms of what will be my salary, what will there be a late sitting, how much is the percentage rise every year. These are all to be discussed with HR, because otherwise you look greedy. Okay, right. Then smart interviews, if you reach late, say sorry. Do not elaborate further. For example, train was late, there was an accident on the way, how the crowd in Mumbai is. Don't say that. Just say, oh, my bad luck, reached a bit late. Or not even my bad luck. Yes, I can better plan now. I should have better planned. And leave it at that. Anything you say, he will say, oh, then should you not have started early? Don't you know that in Mumbai there is a crowd? Don't say anything. In short, actually, any weak point he talks. Just smile and leave. Smile and leave it. speak minimal on that. You should not allow your weak points to be discussed. For example, suppose I am a cost accountant. For your information, I am a CA, CMA, CS, all three. But suppose I am only a cost accountant and I get a, I used to get a candidate called who were only CMAs, and I was knowing that he's only CMA. If he's only CMA, if I wanted CA only, why will I call him for interview? So I will tease him by a question saying, "Oh, why you did not do CA?" Okay. Now, what should be your answer? One answer could be, "Oh no, that time, I had to take up a job. I had no articleship plans." Second answer is, "I tried CA, but I failed. Then I moved to CMA." Third answer is, I wanted to focus on costing. All these are wrong answers. Because if you say I wanted to focus on costing, he will say in mind, okay, he has no interest in finance and accounts, and your growth will be restricted. If you say I tried CA, then he'll say, oh, he failed CA, therefore CMA is a second grade degree. Third possibility is, I had to take up a job because I couldn't do articleship that time. I had to earn also simultaneously. That shows that, okay, you had a financial difficulty. After all, CA course is not so much costly per se. It only takes your life. So in that case, the best answer is, well, at various points of time in our life, various situations make our decisions at that point, and leave it there. Don't try to justify, oh, CMA is as good as CA. You can see this, how it is equally great. Don't argue. Because majority time the interviewer will be CA. And he will be very smart in trying to show you in poor light then. So don't get into comparison mode. Don't get into comparison mode. Read my 27 tips. 27 tips on how to give smart interview. Answer. You have no answer for a technical question. What you should do? One possibility that you really do not know. Second possibility, you know but forgot. Third possibility, you know but he asked advanced questions. Let us decide how to write answers for how to deal with these three situations. Suppose you really do not know. Then look at how my expressions. My expressions are like, oh, world is too big, knowledge is unlimited. I need to learn this also. Just keep quiet. Murmur this kind of thing. Murmur. Knowledge is unlimited. I will need to learn this also, or study this also, and just leave it at that. Don't try to justify, oh no, that time this topic was kept for option. Oh, I have not prepared for that question. Oh no, this was not expected in the job profile. Don't say that. But this happens for many questions, especially on areas shown by you in your CV. Then something wrong with you. You need more interview preparation. Okay, let's go to the second question. Second question you are asking is, you know, but you forgot. Now, at that point, what you do is, tell basic concepts, and stop at that with a smile. Okay. If interviewer says, explain further, then say, I can work practically. Maybe it is little complex to explain. Even this answer is not very smart answer, but comparatively better answer. Okay. And therefore, do not give an answer like, oh, I forgot. Do not say, I forgot. Do not bring apology on your face. After all, you are not a Bhaskaracharya to remember everything. But if this happens for many questions, then something wrong with you. You need to prepare better. Okay. You can't say that I forgot everything there. Then there is a possibility of poor confidence also. Okay. You may not have confidence. So then you need to build up confidence than preparation. And the third question, and this is the last question I'm taking. With that, we'll close the session. But he asked advanced question. Tell basics, and explain with practical example of what you have done. And say that for different variety situation, don't use the word advanced situation. I will refer the Google or material available. And say that I believe that once basic concepts are clear, a professional is a person who knows where to find what. He need not mug up everything. Right? I am done. I give a chance to ask anybody one question last. Otherwise, send your questions on WhatsApp. This session is always 7 to 8 every Thursday and every Friday. Sorry, every Saturday. Every Saturday session is for all. I am opening the slides one by one. Meantime, anybody has a question, please ask. Next Saturday, we'll be taking some mock interviews. And also, rather, I would take how to get interview calls. You have my number. Only WhatsApp, do not call because I get too many calls. Any questions? Last chance to ask any question. All right. Would you all like to come on the video to take a snapshot of today's webinar? I would request you, all of you, to come on video to take a snapshot. Thank you, Neeraj. Thank you, Milan. Thank you, Dharmesh. Thank you, Kumar. Kumar, light is not coming on your face. Now it's fine. Venkat. Okay. Rachit, Pooja, Ankita, Mahadev. If you want to come on video, come fast. Yeah. All right. Thank you, everybody, and all the best. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, sir.
Jason. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.